you are certainly able to accomplish your goals and get there if you believe it's possible, okay? So none of this saying that you've tried everything and that, you know, it's totally impossible, whatever. Really, let's plan ahead, let's do it, let's make it work. Let me know what I can do to help. This is a very much requested video. I am in Costco actually. I saved so much money shopping wholesale, it's insane. So I've definitely been asked a lot, Katie, like take us grocery shopping with you, and I'm gonna attempt to do that right now. Today I just worked out, so I do need to go home, shower. As I have been working out more and everything like that, it is important to make sure we're eating enough and we're getting it from whole plant foods and things that are really nutrient dense. A good rule of thumb, since I used to work for Dr. Furman, I still use his G-bombs. So greens, beans, onions, mushrooms, berries, and seeds. Just thinking about that and making sure that's in my cart. And then on top of that, thinking about what recipes I want to include this week. So let's go ahead and I'll take you and compare some products, and yeah, let's just go through and get to it. Yay, planning ahead and grocery shopping. Wow, this place is like super huge and overwhelming and insane. Like if you thought just regular grocery shopping was overwhelming and scary, go to Costco because it's like massive. It'll probably like I'll walk a mile just getting to the produce department. I'm just gonna ask where things are at, you know? Because I'm not gonna waste my time running around this giant warehouse. Okay, I just got really hungry, and one tip is don't go to the grocery store hungry. One thing that's great about living in Venice is that even in Costco, they have a lot of really great organic options, and I feel like it's really big demand here in LA is organic, vegan options. And I'm just gonna point out, I think I'm gonna get myself these Amy's light in sodium lentil vegetable soups. So I definitely prefer to prepare my own soups, but honestly, like when I'm SOL, shit out of luck, it's so nice to have a can of soup in the fridge or something, or even to just like throw in my bag with me to bring to work just in case. And this is an 8-pack of them, and honestly, like in LA, you know, you never know, you're gonna get stuck in traffic, whatever it is, and like whatevs, I'd rather have a healthy can of soup in there for me to have instead of like going absolutely hangry and then eating something that's not as healthy. So yeah, something that's light in sodium. These Amy's organic soups I actually really like, so I'm gonna throw these in my cart. And also when I cook them at home, like if I'm really feeling tired and I want to cook them at home, I like to add some spinach in there. Like I'll heat it up on the stove with a bunch of more veggies, and it's delicious and a great way to get more veggies in. Soups are great, so yay, thumbs up for Amy's organic low sodium soups. Okay, I know I said to save time I was gonna ask where things were at, but literally I'm just actually going row by row, just throwing in things that I feel like I would need and that I would eat. So that's what I'm doing right now. We've got giant bags of rice, quinoa, hemp, chia seeds. I already have plenty of this stuff at home. However, like how cheap these are for organic giant things of quinoa. Like usually a thing that's like half this size is the same price. So that's a really good deal. But I already have all this stuff at home, but just saying, I would have grabbed it if I didn't. Again, I already have organic almonds at home. I already have walnuts at home, but these are fantastic foods to have. Walnuts, chia seeds, hemp seeds, flax seeds, these are very important to eat just because they're really high in omega-3 fatty acids. So hemp seeds are my favorite, but chia seeds, they're all really good. Just make sure to include at least a couple of tablespoons of these every single day. Make sure they're in your cart, just like the G-bombs, greens, beans, onions, mushrooms, berries, and seeds. Hemp seeds, that's what we're talking about. Giant thing of organic almond butter. Yes. If you are somebody who's looking to lose weight, it's a lot easier to eat something like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with 2 slices of bread, 2 tablespoons of almond butter, peanut butter, and some jam, and that be like 500 calories in like 10 minutes. You could easily eat like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich like that and eat 500 calories, versus it could take, you know, like a couple of hours at the gym to burn 500 calories. So thinking about how much easier it is to eat calories than it is to burn calories. So So if we're really looking to lose weight, noticing, okay, how calorically dense are the foods that we're eating is important. So something like almond butter, yum yum, almond butter, it's a great food, it's healthy, there's definitely nothing, I don't want to say anything bad about it. I'm not going to say to necessarily avoid it by any means, but it is like 200 calories per serving. So just keeping that in mind, that's about how much you would burn in like a 45-minute, aerobics class or something. So, okay, maybe you could burn more depending on how much intensity you put into that aerobics class, but you know what I mean? It's so just keeping that in mind. When we're looking at purchasing nut butter, making sure we look at the ingredients. This says organic roasted almonds. There's no added hydrogenated oils or anything like that. That's really, really important, okay? See, now if you compare it to the Skippy, it's got peanuts, sugar. Can we see this? Hydrogenated vegetable oil, cottonseed, soybean, and rapeseed oil to prevent separation. Those are trans fats. That's really, really unhealthy. So these hydrogenated oils that are added to nut butters and things, yes, they help to create a solid so that it doesn't separate, so that the liquid of the oil doesn't go to the top of the jar so that you don't have to mix it. But it also makes a solid fat in our bodies too. So it's basically creating a saturated fat out of an unsaturated fat, which is clogging up our arteries, causing heart disease, leading to inflammation. We don't want that. So skip the Skippy, check your ingredients label, go with something, literally just one ingredient, just the nut. That's all we want. Alright, superhero big dreamers, they're actually giving out sausage right there, and the smell is making me wanna like, oh god, it's crazy. Like, I used to love the smell of sausage, but it really is upsetting actually. It's making me very sad. If you follow Esther the Wonder Pig, they're cooking Esther the Wonder Pig. Alright, right behind me is the dairy cooler. I definitely do not recommend drinking dairy milk, like milk from a cow. People's acne goes away, people's hormonal issues go away, people's digestive problems go away when they take dairy, like ice cream, milk, cheese, out of their diet. A lot of mood things too, like it's crazy. I feel like it's just pro-inflammatory. Most of our, look at my shirt, not milk, super strong. Yeah, any kind of almond milk, soy milk, as long as it's organic soy milk. Plant-based milks are really, there's so many alternatives now. You have to try them all before you say you can't stand them all. And personally, I actually just will, like, if I'm making a smoothie, instead of using almond milk, I'll literally just throw some almonds in the blender, and when it blends up, it becomes milk, you know? Try making your own almond milks, or just try using a plant-based milk. It's gonna be a really, really much better alternative. Yes, you'll have strong hair, strong skin, strong nails, strong bones. People think my nails are fake. Like, my nails are super long and strong. I get plenty of calcium, people. Don't worry. Alright, people, I'm a Jewish girl. Hummus is a solid staple. We've got two products here. Which one is better? So this one is calories 80, serving size 2 tablespoons. It's got chickpeas, sesame butter, let's focus, water, canola oil, roasted garlic, citric acid. Okay, so we've got some canola oil. How about this Sabra brand? What all has it got in here? We've got chickpeas, water, tahini, canola oil, salt, garlic, citric acid, red bell pepper, pine nuts, So they're literally basically the same, except for one has 70 calories and one has 80, and this one doesn't have parsley in it. So I'm a little confused what's up with that. They both have the same amount of protein. They both have canola oil and citric acid, and they both are organic. Unfortunately, I'm not a huge fan of canola oils or any oils really, but you know, I'll have it in my hummus, like whatever, not that big of a deal, I guess. There's definitely better hummuses out there, but honestly, I think I'm gonna go with this one. So I just put these on top of each other. So as you can see, this one has total fat 5 grams, this one has total fat 6 grams, although that's very, very negligible and whatever. They're honestly both fine. I've gotten this one before. They're both fine. This one probably has a little bit less oil as well, so I'm just gonna go with that one. Whatever, man, peeps. It's all good in the hood. Organic avocados. Okay. Yes. If you're trying to save money, you don't necessarily need to get avocados organic because avocados have a nice skin on them, same with bananas. However, I'm super grateful that I do have the means to spend the extra 50 cents or $1 or whatever to get organic and support organic farmers and hopefully have less pesticides in our world. So I try and get organic as often and as much as I can, but it's definitely better to eat more fruits and vegetables and healthy plant foods than not at all, okay? So definitely don't let that hold you back from getting healthy food. All right, we are in the produce fridge. It is quite chilly in here. I'm definitely getting this giant thing of organic mushrooms. Mushrooms are amazing. Just so many reasons why to eat mushrooms. I don't think I can begin. Some of them just for their immune benefits. Wow, organic ginger. Yeah, so I'm gonna be, this is like way too much ginger. This will probably last me forever. I'll share it with my roommates, but ginger, I like to use it in dressings, saute it, literally throw it in everything. Morning tea, evening tea, you name it. But yeah, mushrooms, most potent antioxidants and enzymes that really help all kinds of mushrooms. Please eat them. I do recommend cooking them though. Eating them raw may not be the best idea just because they are like a fungus and things may grow on them. So good idea to cook them. What greens should I get, people? Let's see what we got. I'm super into the greens mixes. So it looks like we've got some organic power greens. This has chard, kale, and spinach. I'm getting 2 of these bags. Hopefully that lasts me a week. Yay, I'm so excited. I've been deprived of my greens, honestly. I can't wait to make myself giant green smoothie bowls and salads. My favorite. Baby carrots. Yes. What is hummus without baby carrots though? Carrots and all orange vegetables, really good source of beta carotene, vitamin A, good for our eyes, helps with skin turnover, really good for our skin. Definitely eat it, and it helps to give our skin a nice orange glow. Yeah. Would get broccoli. Broccoli is amazing. It has the enzymes necessary for sulforaphane, which is been shown to help kill cancer stem cells. Raw broccoli, amazing. Broccoli, eat raw. Mushrooms, eat cooked. I love broccoli, but I cook it too. I just have a bunch at home, so I'm not gonna grab that at the moment. Hi bananas, you're so beautiful. Yay, sweet potatoes, get at me. That should last me more than a week, for sure. Alright, did you know that I'm a bread snob? Bread snob, me. Yes, I am. My grandpa used to bake our bread growing up, and when he passed away, my mom was baking all of our bread, and we would only get like really nice, like artisan, like baked bread if my mom bought bread. So we never had like packaged, like sliced bread growing up. Like I was just like not about it. Suggested Dave's bread, and I love it. And I'm going to show you how to determine whether or not your grain products, your bread products, your granola, your oatmeal products, your cereal, this is a great trick to see if this is the bread for you to buy. So let's check if Dave's passes the test. So alrighty, Dave, we want a ratio of carbohydrate to fiber of 5:1 or less. So 20 to 5, 5, 10, 15, 20, that's about a 4:1 ratio. Yay, check plus Dave's bread. Theirs is like a 5:1 ratio, which is what we want, 5:1 or less. If this was like 30 to 5, that would be a 6-to-1 ratio, meaning that the grain was super refined, maybe there were added sugars in there. So yeah, so it's important to get products that have a better ratio, and this is really just referring to grain products, okay? Not necessarily anything else, because, you know, this ratio could be different too if it was super high in fats. Also, I don't think I pointed out, all of this I'm really getting to last me like 2 weeks or something, you know? And as far as the greens go, I'm probably gonna throw 1 bag in the freezer and keep 1 bag of the greens in the fridge. And I do this because I like to use frozen greens like in a smoothie, and it lasts way longer. And then the fresh greens I can use in salads, I can put them in sandwiches or whatever. Throw them into my soups that I'll make or something. So it's fun to have it both frozen and fresh. And yeah, that should last a while. It'll be perfect. Also, I passed by the giant bags of like garlic and onions, and it's not like I can sit down and snack on garlic or onions, so I don't really want to buy giant bags of it. So I'm just gonna like spot grab, you know, maybe a couple of bulbs of garlic or onions or whatever, instead of buying like that in bulk, because I don't think I need that much. It's nice to have some raw garlic, some raw onions daily. Just a little bit is good. Just to get those good enzymes in there, you know? Another thing I want to point out is noticing what colors we've got. So I told you the orange pigment in sweet potatoes and carrots got that beta carotene, got that vitamin A, so good for our eyes and our skin. Red also provides a lot of great nutrients as well, like red bell peppers and tomatoes, and that's lycopene, is that red pigment. And there's so many different forms of these vitamins, like vitamin E, and different colors that have yet to be discovered. So it's just important to get a variety of colors in our cart too. Looks like I haven't really gotten anything red yet, but I will. Woo! Alright, I found the frozen berries. Sometimes I like to just get frozen blueberries. I think today, what should I get? Yeah, blueberries are my favorite. That's the move. Getting in that blue color. These are organic and this bag is giant. I'm excited about this. You know what? I'm worth it. I deserve it. I'm getting strawberries too. Getting some red color in, and you know, it'll stay fresh in the freezer anyways. So it'll be fun to switch it up. Yay! I am worth it. Alright, not gonna lie people, I'm really hungry and I really gotta hustle out of here and make myself some food and get to work. So I'm gonna start hustling to the checkout line. So remember, greens, beans, onions, mushrooms, berries, and seeds, getting those in every day. The only things I didn't buy, I don't think I bought any beans because I have plenty of lentils and beans at home. So yeah, I have so much bulk stuff at home, and this is gonna last me a long time. This should last me like 2 weeks plus, just because I got like frozen things, and you know, it should last me a long time. So I'm curious to see what the total comes out to. And honestly, I do still have like, I do have some hummus at home and stuff. Like I still have some things at home. I actually have a loaf of bread in the freezer. So a lot of these things like will last me a lot longer. So keep that in mind when we look at the price of everything. This place is like crazy. It's always super packed. Look at how cute this all looks. I love how they use boxes. Alright people, let's take a look. So ginger, honestly, I should have probably not gotten that. I'm definitely going to share it with my roommates, but like, I didn't need that much ginger. It's so funny. That might be good for juicing actually. Anyways, so ginger, I got carrots, organic strawberries, blueberries, power greens, 2 things of power greens, mushrooms, bananas. I got 2 bags of bananas, the Dave's bread, avocados, tons of sweet potatoes, almond butter, hummus, and those Amy's soups. All was only $108.75. That's crazy. Literally only $108.75. All of that food is going to last me definitely more than 2 weeks. Like, that's so crazy. So thinking about that, that's only like $50 a grocery store trip if you were to do it weekly, which is really, really good. Like honestly, people, and this is all just for me, PS. So $50 a week, that's like really good. So thinking about it, I feel like at Whole Foods that would be like a weekly grocery run for a lot of people, you know? So yeah, I feel really proud of myself, especially going overboard with like the things like the soups and the hummus and like some things that, you know, I might not necessarily need. If you think that this looks way too simple, I love eating really simply, and there's a lot that I can do with combining things, and I do have frozen veggies at home and lentils and black beans and quinoa and rice at home, so there's a lot of things that I can make and create, and smoothies and salads and things. So yeah, I'm really, really excited. I'm glad that I was able to take you with me, and now I gotta pee, I gotta get home, I gotta shower, I gotta eat, I gotta get to work, I gotta put all these things away, and I'm excited to get to do it. Like, I'm so grateful that I was able to do this. Let me know what you'd like to see. Give this video a thumbs up for staying prepared, staying on top of it. We are taking care of ourselves so that we have the energy and the vibe of being able to give and receive, you know? I think things will fall into place when we take care of ourselves, and it's so great to be prepared and plan and feel good and solid and not like crazy and all over the place, you know? So yeah, I'm really, really excited. Let me know anything that I can do to help. Take a deep breath, let's sigh it all away, have such a fun day. I'll leave links to things that I mentioned below, and I'm so excited. So see you next time. Mwah, mwah. Bye. I actually have bell peppers here at home, so